Undisputed. I'm Jenny Katz with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Guys, how are we doing?
Yeah, we're doing. Skip, how you doing today?
You know, I don't wear goat masks. No, I don't wear gloat masks. I just say what I see. And last night, I saw the soon-to-be NBA champions on display, and they're the other Los Angeles team, the team in the basement, the Clippers. Kawhi has now.
I'm just saying, you got a lot of Ted Cruz in you. Because I remember you were against Kawhi, and now you with him, just like Ted Cruz was against him. But, you know.
I have no idea. Who's Ted Cruz play for? The Rangers?
Yeah.
I think he plays for the Rangers.
Is that the latest?
That used to be Nelson Cruz.
Oh,
Okay. Well, Doc wanted energy from his team, and he got it last night. The Clippers bounced back in a huge way, routing the Mavericks 154-111. They held Luka Doncic to 22 points on 6 of 17 shooting and suffocated him the whole game. There was some controversy in the third quarter, though. Marcus Morris stepped on Luka's ankle. After the game, the Mavs star questioned whether it was intentional, but said only Morris would know for sure what his intentions were. Morris denied it and said, quote, "I'm not apologizing for bleep." Shannon, do you believe this was intentional?
Yeah, it was. I mean, all that court. And somehow you managed to step on the guy's ankle. You happen to step on a guy's ankle that's injured with all that court available. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows because this guy has a history. And everybody knows that, Skip. Everybody knows he has a history. It started early in the game, Skip. They were jawing at the line. This is what I don't get. I didn't see any of this in game 1. I didn't see it in game 2. I didn't see it game Sunday. I mean, in the game Sunday. Now, last night, Skip Bayless tell me he hate front runners. And I ain't seen anybody front run more than the Clippers. Pat Beverly, oh, he doing the centipede. Oh, he doing the bottle flip. He got so much to say. Everybody just high five and they kick it up. They cockroach it, kicking it left. Boy, we got it going. But just the other night, Skip Bayless said, I don't hate those front runners. I mean, people just blowing up my timeline. You hear what Skip saying? Oh, he hate front running. Oh, front running LeBron James.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about him in just a few minutes here on this show. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it was a dirty play. It was an unnecessary play. And as I said before, Marcus Morris has a history of this type of behavior. He can miss me with that. I play the game with integrity. I play the game the right way. Everybody knows your history, your pattern of behavior, which you've exhibited in your 10-year NBA career. That's factual. It's okay. You did it. You tried to be sneaky about it, but that's the thing about Skip. Now with the way television is, they have cameras on everything. You can't get away with anything.
Good point.
You remember back in the day, Skip, guys would do things.
No, I agree.
Oh, he did it. Well, I don't see it on tape.
Yeah.
Now there are so many cameras, even in the bubble. They have they have the cameras that run along the sideline, give you an up-close view, just like you were sitting in the stands. So for me, Skip, this was an intentional act. And it marred what was a great game by the Clippers. They played unbelievable. And Skip, let me tell you what happens. If you shoot 22 or 35 from the three-point line and you shoot 53 for 84 from the field, you're probably going to blow the team out unless they shoot 30 for 40 from the three-point line.
Clippers playoff records. Yes.
Everything.
Okay.
Most points in the half, most points in the game, best three-point percentage, best field goal percentage. When you have those type of numbers in a playoff game, Skip, you're going to blow the team out. This was unnecessary by Morris. I believe it was an intentional act. He can say, okay, how about this, Skip? It was an intentional act. I'll leave it at that.
And I will buy that. Even though on Twitter after the game, Marcus Morris posted, "To think I would try to injure somebody is crazy to me." That's what he posted.
Yeah.
Went on to all the things you just said. I play the right way, 10 years going up against the best. I stand on morals and I stand on hard work. I compete and I leave it out there every game. He does.
Yes.
He goes on to say, basketball has never been that serious to try to hurt somebody. I'm not apologizing for bleep because I know what I put into the game day in and day out. It was a mistake. Deal with it. So he's saying he accidentally stepped on the foot. But I'm going to go with you because Marcus Morris is obviously an emerging team leader. He just joined the team a few months back at the trade deadline.
Right.
And yet he's always been a tough guy. He has some enforcer in him. And I believe he was enforcing against Luka Doncic.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you why he was enforcing. Because Luka, more than ever, at the start of this game, is whining over every call. I mean, every single call, he's whining to the refs. He's walking up the court or running up the court with the referee, trying to talk him out of or into a call that he's going to get.
Luka said, I'm a superstar now.
Okay, I'm a superstar. Even the half ended with him walking off the floor, talking to another one of the referees. After a while, I tweeted, just play. Just play. It's okay. You can argue one call or two calls, but don't whine every time. Every single call in that game was a whine after the call. So this is, again, they got physical with him. And by the way, after I campaigned on Monday that you have to occasionally just throw him a curveball and trap him, they trapped him some. They did. Yes. At half court with some of the bigs they would run at him and just say, no,
get the ball out of his hands.
You got to give it up.
Yep.
And he gives it up because he's a passer by nature.
Right.
He's like LeBron. He's born to pass the basketball. He only wound up with 4 assists last night. And by the way, he had one of those shooting nights that is regrettable because what did he wind up?
6 of 17,
6 of 17, 1 of 6 from 3. And did you notice his first three-point attempt of the night? It hit nothing but air. Yeah. Another air ball, so he shot 3 air balls on Sunday and another air ball last night, 1 for 6. And I don't want to bring this up because I talk about the regular season, but no, just in the bubble. Yeah, well, no, just in the playoffs so far. He's making a grand total of 34%, which for him is actually a hot streak.
That's pretty good.
That ranks 69th of 84 three-point shooters in the playoffs, which is pretty terrible. That's tied for 7th most misses. Free throws, he's down to 68%. He missed 5 more last night. He has missed the most free throws of anybody in the bubble. But now let's get to the flashpoint that was underreported last night in this game. Speaking of camera angles, they're everywhere. It sees and knows all the cameras. Could we please see what happened in a play late in the first quarter to Reggie Jackson underneath the basket thanks to Luka Doncic? Can we see this play? Here's the first part of it. You can just see it in fast motion. 3-point shot. Luka goes in, and you don't really see it, but Reggie Jackson gets cold-cocked in the back of the head by Luka. Here it is. Look at that. He just takes a swing at him and hits him in the back of the head.
I was wondering why I was down. I was like, did somebody crash into it?
Nope. Luka took a swing, and it was very calculated and camouflaged, but he basically just pops him in the back of the head. The overhead view really shows it much better. Here he goes. Luka, we can't really see it that way. Here's the one. See, he just took a swing at him and hit him in the back of the head, and Reggie just crashes out of bounds on his back. And first I thought he hit his back of his head on the hardwood.
That's what I thought.
But no, he just took a little rabbit punch, a little shot in the back of the head from
And guess
Luka.
who was on the floor when that happened? Marcus Morris.
Yes.
Guess who had a good angle to see what happened?
He did.
Marcus Morris.
Okay.
And if you say what you say is true, he's the enforcer.
Okay.
What's he going to do?
He is going to retaliate. As soon as he gets a clear, open shot, a little subtle from behind, I'm going to step on your injured ankle, which is also leading to some Achilles issues. And I'm going to step on you. And again, do I have a huge problem? I do not. That's the way this game is played. And when he says he plays the right way, that's actually how this game has always been played.
Well, Skip, that's kind of like, that's hockey. That, you know, you got your enforcer, you got your goons, that if you mess with the Lemieux or you mess with the Gretzkys, you're going to have to deal, the Sidney Crosby, you're going to have to deal with the team's enforcer. Now, Skip, this goes back. You remember Kawhi had that injured ankle, and you named the guy.